Let's come on over and review this game. Well, we're going to go through story and characters, music and audio, graphics and visuals, level design, and gameplay. And they're listed in order from my least to most important parts of a video game. So story and characters. Consider the narrative and characters, including voice acting. Are they convincing, memorable, and do they enhance the experience? It's really just more of the same from the movies. They don't really do much extra to the characters. It's just the way they capture them, I thought, was so spot on. The way Sarah Connor holds her gun when she walks around, the way that's really the most noticeable, actually, because John Connor as an adult, you don't really experience him much, but with Sarah Connor, they did a really good job at capturing her and her movements. I do like that when you beat the game differently, it gives you different alternate endings. Those are interesting. Those are fun. Those are neat. It's not perfect. I mean, I guess they could have done. It's short. The game is short. Is what I'm really grappling with right now, and that doesn't really allow much. Even though they offer different routes and different ways that you can make it end, that's pretty cool. But it just doesn't feel that flushed out. It just kind of feels like, oh, this is like the bones of an idea, and then you kind of have to fill in the gaps on your own. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna go with a 4 because they did hit all the elements, all the parts that you want to play, you hit those notes. And they did a good job at transferring those moments into scenes, into those moments and those scenes into good gameplay mechanics. So that was fun. It would have been nice for them to develop a little bit more, but it was good. Music and audio, the music in this game is on point. They really captured the essence of the original movie. One of my favorite music is when you're escaping from the hospital as Sarah Connor, and then the music kind of goes back and forth between the T-1000 theme and then the chase theme whenever the T-1000 appears. So it kind of goes back and forth. I like that. I like the way they did that. Yeah, it's good. It's good, but again, it's short. They don't have a lot of themes, so I'm gonna go with a 4.5 on that. I can't get it to a 5. I feel like that they didn't. I don't know. They did a great job. But it's short. They didn't do a lot. I'm going to keep coming back to that time and time again. It's so short. Graphics and visuals. This game looks good. This is a good looking game. And I really hope that they do other movies. What if they did the original Terminator? That'd be a lot of fun. They should have done a T1 and T2 together. They should have told both those stories. That would have been a lot of fun. That would have been really. They could have extended the length of the game and give you more of the horrific aspects of the original and the more action-packed sequences from the second one. They could have done that. Would have been a lot of fun. That would have been really, really cool. But as far as the way the game looks, they did a great job. It looks really good. I am going to give this game a 5. I don't see how they could have done this any better. They hit the aesthetic they were going for. It looks fantastic. Level design. Okay. The platforming and the variety of levels are all really good, but is navigation intuitive and encouraging of exploration? This is where I'm gonna say no. There were a few breakable walls. There were a few little alternate routes that you can go on to get something. There weren't a lot. There were not a lot. There was, as far as I know, there's one breakable wall in this game. And if there's more, they weren't very obvious. I was doing a lot of shooting at random areas looking for those types of walls, and I couldn't find any. So it's not very satisfying when you're exploring the map like I did. There's a few routes that you can go that are dead ends, that there's nothing there. So I would have liked more of little collectibles and breakable walls and just little areas that you can travel. So for level design, they look good. The platforming's nice. There is a good variety, but it's just a big part of what would make this fun is being able to explore the map and being encouraged to explore the map. Another thing that kind of bothers me is once you progress forward, you can't go backwards. And that eliminates the need for exploration or the want for exploration. Because if you see something in the distance and you want to kind of go back for it, maybe you want to clear out the enemies and go back for something, like you can't. So I'm actually going to give this I'm going to go down to a 3.5 on this. It's pretty low. I realize for how much fun I had. A lot of that fun did not come from exploring the maps. So I'm going to go like that. And finally, gameplay. Gameplay was good. My biggest issue with gameplay is playing as Sarah Connor. And unfortunately, you play as Sarah Connor the most in this game. And what I don't like about playing as Sarah is you can't run and shoot at the same time. That bothers me. I don't mind that she has a pistol. I don't mind that it shoots so slowly. If I can run and shoot at the same time, that would be much more fun. And there's not a lot of collectible weapons for Sarah Connor. In the very first level, you get that machine gun, and that's pretty cool, but that's it. I would like a more variety of guns for Sarah Connor. The machine gun, the pistol, and then maybe even a shotgun. You do get you end up getting a shotgun at the end, but that's just your default weapon. I wish that I wish there were more collectible weapons that you can find along the way. Gameplay looks great. I thought it would be a great template for a Contra game. Yeah, absolutely. It looks good. The levels you're playing as John Connor, that's exactly perfect. Perfect. I love the way that is. It's the Sarah Connor bits that I'm having trouble with. It's the not being able to run and gun is really important to me. And so I'm going to actually give this a 4.5. Now, let's see what the score is. Okay, let's see what the score is. 4.5 on this. 86%. Yeah, it's a good game. This is a good game. I think the biggest issues I'm having with this, and the reason why it has so few fives, even though I think it's an exquisite game, is it's so short. The story and characters weren't really, they were put to game well, from screen to game well. Just the fact that it's so short, there's not really anything going on. Music and audio was good. They didn't really add much though of their own little soundtrack. It was mostly just copied from the movie, which I guess is fine. But maybe some of the future sequences could have had its own custom theme or something like that. Graphics and visuals looks great. Level design, my biggest gripe is the lack of collectibles, and the gameplay, my biggest gripe is Sarah Connor can't run and gun. So that's it. You guys, solid game, good game. It's short though. That's the thing that's wearing on me the most. Is it worth $30? For me, yes. For a big Terminator fan, yes, this is worth $30. For just an average action movie fan, or if you just know of the Terminator movies and you have fun with them, but you don't really, you didn't grow up with them, maybe, $30 is asking a bit much. So I would say get this game on a sale. Get it on a sale and you're going to have a lot of fun with it. I'm still going to play it. I'm still going to go through the other levels. I'm going to try to beat it on hard mode so I can get the cheats unlocked. That'll add some fun to it. So it's definitely got some replay value. Okay, well, that does it, you guys. That's a relatively short stream, relatively short game. So what do you want from me? Take care of yourselves. I think the game maybe deserves a little more than 86%, but that's the way my scoring worked out. So there you have it. All right, everybody, have a good week. I'll see you all next Saturday.